Welcome to Tales of the Ever After. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting adventure of Tales of the Ever After. I'm your humble GM, Tyler Borov. I am joined by Lynn.
Hello.
Playing
Stephanie Bradshaw, the human swashbuckler rogue.
Thank you for calling. And Randall Marsh.
Hello. I am playing Elaric, Ethelden. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm a wood elf warlock, level 5.
Dope.
Yeah.
At some point here, I will level you up, I promise, but not yet.
Yep.
Cool. What are you guys feeling about your character so far?
Been going through a lot. Been having visions and all sorts of unpleasant experiences. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell the people in white coats you're having visions. They will take you away.
Just remember, kids, there's always profit in war.
Welcome to Tales of the Ever After. Just remember, kids, there's always profit in war. But there is no war in Bossing Say.
Oh.
I will say, recently I learned that it is pronounced aspartame and not aspartame, as I would say in my head every time I saw that word.
I like aspartame better.
I like that better,
I'd never
too.
heard that.
It does
though.
sound like it's some Greek remedy.
Yeah.
Aspartame.
Aspartame.
I was like, oh, that sounds good for my body. And then people are like, no, it's aspartame. And I was like, oh, that sounds chemically.
Last time we left you, you were surrounded by this miasmic mist that was seeping out of the ground above Sandrill. As you were trying to figure out what was going on, some of them went past through you, specifically you, Elaric, because you were standing sort of between the Ethel and this thing, and ended up driving these visions of the past. You saw the last time you were with your fiance and the fork in the road that you ended up taking. You had this moment of your patron telling you to save her, whatever that meant, and then sent you back. Stephanie, you ended up having this vision of the last time you were in the kingdom of Agared, which was well before the actual cataclysm, and being with the captain and seeing some of your wards training out there in the field. You gave them some advice, and you came face to face with this hooded woman who told you to bring her home. Elaric, you decided to sort of take on and integrate that, save her, whatever that might mean, and to hold that dear to you. And as you did, some of this mist disappeared. Stephanie, because of the horrors that you've experienced prior to, and then especially during the cataclysm, your heart was hardened to this, and you ignored that calling to heal her. I'm sorry, to bring her home. You then were told that Taelnor was also touched by one of the mists. He had a little doll. He said, they touched me here, and apparently burned away his shackles. And when you went to meet with Taelnor, this black glove he's wearing was glowing red. You had a conversation between Taelnor, Elaric, and Stephanie on what to do and what this means. Stephanie shot Taelnor in the other knee, and you guys had a little bit of a blow up. Enna came in as you were in the middle of this conversation, went up to Taelnor, demanded he hand over his glowing glove, which he did, and ordered both of you to return to the orphanage. As you walk up, this is like midday right now, so it's a little bit past noon. There are a lot of people that are still outside kind of helping injured Ethel that are breathing heavy. Some of the colors a little different. And when I say different, the colors faded from some of them. Some of them seem okay, but just sort of shocked by what has happened. A lot of the non-Ethel creatures that are around also seem very shocked by what they're seeing. They're concerned. They're helping their fellow citizens in this moment as everyone's trying to recover from whatever the heck happened. The entire incident of the mist appearing and then resolving itself was maybe just a few minutes, but it was enough to cause a lot of damage, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering throughout. You do notice some dead bodies along the side of the road that are clearly Ethel. There are some that look like different kind of bird folk. One of them looks kind of like a fox. There's another one who appears to just be an elf with like exaggerated long ears. There's a few Ethiel that had like the ability to fly and had wings, and a few of them dead along the side of the road, some that are very weak, and some that seem completely unharmed as well. As you get to the top of the orphanage, you can definitely tell that Enna, her attitude is shifted from what it was earlier. She seems very hardened right now in this moment. This is a leader who is concerned, but also fixated on solving whatever this problem is that has just occurred in Hittertown. When you go inside, you do notice that some of the Ethiel children are on a bed in the corner, and they appear to be sick. You notice the one sick one that you saw earlier. Some of the colors drained from it. Some of the children that came with you from Emberhold are over there with wet claws, and they're tending to these kids and trying to make sure that their pain is eased a little bit. You see some of the other Ethiel children seem to be okay, and Enna takes you to a back room where there's a series of chairs. There's a desk in the middle, and she beckons for all of you the two of you to sit.
Okay.
She says, I've called the council up here. They should be here shortly. I'm not sure what has occurred here. I need you to help me convince the council to authorize an excursion. We've got to find the source of what this illness is, where these things came from, and we need to find a way to keep our town safe.
Have you seen anything like this before in the entire time that you've been here on the island?
I have never known anything to injure or to come after the Ethiel like this. We've had illnesses before, but nothing quite like this pandemic level of an issue. No, definitely nothing that would have creatures forming from nothingness to attack some of our citizens.
What happened to the ones that were hurt? I saw those mist creatures draining the essence out of the Ethiel in the clinic. Was that happening here in the orphanage as well?
Yes. When I came, there were some that were attacking the children, and we were able to distract them, and then they all suddenly just disappeared shortly after.
Did you have contact with any of these mist creatures?
No, I did not touch any of them. Why?
I came into contact with a few of them, and every time I did, I had intense visions, memories. Some of them were my own, some of them were not. I did have a greater understanding of what they might be, but I'm still not sure. But I saw what seemed to be the origin of the cataclysm, the Empress.
Both of you roll insight checks.
That's a 7.
11. Brought to you by
7-Eleven. Not yet a sponsor. Yet.
You owe us $10,000 for that drop.
As you say, you saw visions of the day of the cataclysm. As she's about to respond, the door opens and in enters the other members of the council. Lucis, a human male. Rame, a female elf. Briar, a male Gerbine. And Zamar, who Stephanie would obviously recognize, but also you, Elaric, in this moment recognize. Not only do you know this guy because he's on the island, but you recognize him from your vision.
Right.
They all take seats around the table that's in the middle of this room, and Enna says, welcome, everyone. Listen, as this is the first time our fair island has been, well, at risk of anything, as far as I can recall, I believe that it is prudent for this council to approve an expedition to understand the source of this illness that has overtaken the Ethiel, and also to understand how to keep us safe from further incursions by whatever it was that came and injured our fellow brethren. If we are all aligned, Lucis, Rame, and Briar kind of look at Zamar, and he takes a heavy sigh, and they all raise their hands to agree that this is the right course of action. The reason they all look to Zamar is he stands up and he goes, I don't like talking about my past, but if that is the will of the council in this moment, the spirits that seem to have attacked our ethereal brethren seem to be remnants of the influx of magic that came from the day of the cataclysm. One of my partners, Katya, she was able to break off some pieces of the Empress's statues, and as we made our escape from Ildaria, and I believe that if we can hunt these things down, we may be able to focus the powers here on our island with our ethereal guests, and perhaps reinforce the magic that keeps our island safe. The entire time that this is going on, he's staring between your glowing sword, which is still, that has that purple haze about it, and the red glow of the glove on the table. It's bothersome to know that this moment has come, that my inaction has led to some of our friends dying. Elaric, your sword, where did that glow come from?
You seem to already know. I came into contact with one of these spirits, and I had a vision of a black stone with runes on it, and this sort of violet glow about it, and in my vision I picked it up, and I returned to my senses. The sword that I carry had this new purple hue to it. I don't know where the stone went, but I believe that vision was more than just a dream.
And that glove? Where does that glove come from?
Does the council know at this point that we have...
No, everything happened, remember?
Okay.
Back to back to back to back to back.
Well, perhaps Anna should explain a little more, but...
Yes, I'd be happy to explain. Zamar, the glove came from a captured Ildarian who is currently being held in the prison cells. Nothing to be concerned about. Gesh is taking care of that, but was also attacked by one of these spirits and seems to have gathered this relic from that encounter. I wouldn't be too concerned about it.
Can I insight check Anna just to see if she's being diplomatic or if she's actually trying to manipulate?
Do it.
Oh, can I try again? No, that is bad. That's a 3.
You don't know in this moment whether this is a political move or if there's something else to it. You just know that she interrupts you and then is clearly going to lengths to not say who's in the fucking jail cell. Whether that's because of all the people in the room or what, you don't know. You do remember that she did tell you that the council would need to know.
Right.
That he was here specifically.
Right. But not to say more specifically.
Yes, and said, let's keep it from Zamar. Stephanie, what's going on in your head as this is all going down?
I think after she kind of tries to dodge the topic, I very loudly pat my lap and I go, "It's General Taelnor. There's no need to withhold information at this point. It seems that we are all fucked at the moment anyway, so why not put it all out in the open?"
I love it. Anna. Yes, Stephanie always cutting straight to the point as she sits back down.
I do keep my dagger sharp.
You see Zamar stiffen up. His entire body just goes much more rigid than his already pretty toned body looks like. And he starts to breathe pretty heavily. These deep breaths. He looks over at you knowingly, Stephanie, without even needing to roll insight or anything. You can see that there is pain and rage mixed in his face in this moment. I'm sorry, we've got General Taelnor in our prison currently. Raim speaks up. Why was the council not immediately informed about this? Briar goes, this is very abnormal indeed. What is happening? This has really set off a flurry of angry voices as everyone's kind of clambering over to each other. And Enna slams her hand down on the table, goes, enough. This occurred just before whatever this attack was on our people. Elaric can tell you that my intention was to alert you as soon as possible. I felt that due to the more relevant issue of some of our people being dead in the streets, that we would focus our attention on that. Stephanie, dear, why don't you fill everyone in on what's going on?
Stephanie's going to look around and just go, you got a war criminal in your jail cell.
Care to elaborate on why he's here?
I wish I knew. He was on our boat after he killed our connection to the rebellion, and he snuck aboard, and I immediately apprehended him upon him revealing himself, and now he's in the cell. So what shall we do about it?
I feel like I should add, he did surrender himself voluntarily.
Oh, sure. Once he was covered in chains and rope and bound beyond movements.
Well, it was before that, actually. When we realized it was him, he announced his intention, whether you believe it or not, to surrender himself because he claims he wanted to help us, to help Dulcia.
I will also add that he did bend the knee when I shot it.
That is true.
You will bend the knee, Jon Snow. Zamar walks into the corner of the room and just kind of away from everybody for a second, trying to just sort of compose himself. You see that Briar, the Gerbine, goes, well, this is all very, very shocking. Elaric, do you have your patron? Is he able to help us at all with perhaps healing some of our wounded?
I do feel like there's a connection there. I can go, as soon as we're done here, I will go out and check and see to all the wounded and do what I can. But so far, I can't tell exactly what's wrong with them. They seem to have been drained of their life essence by these beings. Do I have a way of contacting my patron? I don't think I do at this point.
Well, you tell me, like, have there been times where you've intentionally tried to reach out? And what have you done to try that in the past?
Well, early on, I think I probably, experimented a bit, trying to figure out what this whole pact was. Yeah, usually if I just like stand outside and call out his name, nothing happens. Usually it's when I'm not expecting it, then I get a dream or a vision. So yeah, it's not something I have a ton of control over.
Okay. Yeah, you can try in this moment. I mean, this is a pretty big deal that's happening.
I will do whatever I can to contact my patron and see if there's anything that he can do to aid these people. But at the moment, I think we should discuss our course of action, especially regarding General Taelnor.
Zamar walks back after kind of calming himself down a little bit, focusing that energy into the moment at hand and solving this issue. Zamar comes up and goes, if Taelnor's here and if Taelnor brought this, whatever this connection that he has, he's pointing to the glove that's glowing, we're going to have to talk to him and find out what he saw. Your sword is connected to one of the statues.
Mm-hmm.
That glove seems to be connected to one of the other ones. We're going to need to find out how to connect to the third. But, well, I think if we find these pieces, these fragments, as you said you saw in your vision, then perhaps those can lead us to the third and final fragment. And perhaps that can allow us to take care of our island.
So, do you have knowledge of what these fragments can do?
He takes a deep breath. He goes, Katya, one of my companions, she was able to break off some pieces of the statues that the Empress was using to open up the hole between our realm and the Ethereal realm. It was all we could do in those final moments. But she was able to smuggle those out, and what she did with them, I don't know, but I recognize that description of the ebony stone and the glow that your sword now carries. I think she hid them. I think I might be able to help guide us to those locations.
And you believe that once we have all of them, they can be utilized together to make some sort of protection for Sandral? Is that the idea?
There's this prophecy that was surrounding the statues. It was about keeping balance and destruction, renewal. And if we can bring the keys together, as long as we can keep them away from the Empress, then we may be able to channel some of those energies into keeping our island safe.
I think we need to know more, but I will do whatever I can to help. Is there anything that can be done on a larger scale? All of Daltia is in shambles. Would finding these fragments help more than just our little island?
Anna speaks up, goes, I appreciate your thinking about others in this moment, Elaric. I don't know that we are at this very moment in a position to be thinking that large of a scale. Let us keep it in mind, but let us focus first on the safety of Sandril, the safety of our people. And listen, I agree with you. We can think about other things, but I'm not sure what we can do beyond just what's in front of us, what's here. I don't want to sacrifice our people just to try to do something that we don't understand will work.
Zamar, you should speak to Taelnor. He claims to have cut ties with the Empress. He's no longer serving her.
I doubt it.
He has ideas of his own about how to heal the world. I honestly don't believe this is going to go well, but I think you should at least talk to him.
My friends died fighting him and the Empress. However, I don't know that we can find answers if we don't talk to him. The human male, Lucis, speaks up, goes, I believe that the best course of action right now is, Elaric, if you can try to see if your patron can help, if you can help out our clerics. We have a lot of wounded and dead. This has to be our first priorities, showing that we are here to help them right now. There are a lot of... I saw the children as I walked in, all sick. Let's focus our efforts on that for the rest of today. Zamar, I completely understand your apprehension, and I agree with it. Perhaps we hold that off until tomorrow, if everyone else in the council here is in agreement. Briar goes, yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. Let's hold off on dealing with Taelnor till tomorrow. I want to go check on the rest of the Athel families and see what we can do to help out. Rame, the female elf, goes, yes, I agree as well. Stephanie, if you'd be willing to help us out, then as always, there will be a hefty reward in it for you.
Do the injured need arms?
What I meant by helping out was if you'd be willing to help us out on this quest to uncover these statues, these fragments, then we would be, again, willing to pay you for them.
I suppose I could always do a good deed.
Yes. Magnanimous as always, of course. Zamar nods his head in agreement, and Anna says, all right, let us close this meeting. Yes, let's all focus on the people for the rest of today. We will meet back in the morning to discuss proper next steps. I would ask that everyone avoid speaking directly to Taelnor until we can have that conversation together.
Agreed.
Stephanie?
Whatever decision the council deems best.
But will you follow it?
Oh, I will always follow whatever will bring the most profit. You've offered to pay me, so I will do what you say.
Lovely. All right. And she dismisses everybody. Everyone kind of breaks off, goes on their separate ways. Anna starts to tend to the children. What do you two do?
I catch up to Zamar, and I say, so we're talking to the general tonight, right?
Of course we are.
Right.
I'll see you at midnight.
Yes.
I'm going to go out to... Where would the most wounded Athel be? Are they just spread out all over the place?
Yeah, as you go out through town, I mean, they're kind of everywhere. Like, your best bet at this point is probably to help just coordinate efforts more than it is actually like getting involved, because your experience is sort of leading clinics and leading different areas of medical expertise at larger scale. The dead will be held by some of the council members. We'll deal with that, but you can help guide triage where you want the wounded to go, so that way you can coordinate cleric efforts.
Okay, yeah, I'll spend an hour or two doing that, but I don't want to spend the whole day because I do want to try to contact Avizrian.
Okay, awesome. You do that. Zamar kind of goes off, does his own thing. Stephanie, what are you doing during this time?
Probably just back of my ship. I think she's probably just in her quarters, like I think just laying and processing everything. So she's not a medic. She's not, magically gifted. So I don't think she can help out with anything that's going on with the wounded.
Yeah, and as she's processing all of this, what does that look like? Like, what's going on in her head? What is she doing?
I think she has a ritual when she's stressed where she really polishes the pistol that she uses and just kind of cleans every speck of dust off of it. And it's just sort of it's one of those things that's absent, it's unloaded. So she's just kind of fiddling with it and just feeling the weight of it and just kind of staring at the roof of her quarters and just lost in thought.
Some time goes by, you hear a knock on your door, and you hear Ho's voice on the other end. Hey, boss, you in there?
Oh yes, I'm in here.
Can I come in?
Of course.
The door opens. Heave is standing behind Ho. They're both holding on to their little sailor hats in front of their chest. Hey, boss. We just wanted to see how you were doing. You only come in here and kind of lock yourself away when things aren't looking so good, and we were just worried about you.
Oh, I'm doing as good as ever, Ho, and I appreciate you two checking in on me. You two have been reliable and all of my endeavors, and I know the townsfolk appreciate your help in making sure that those Athiel were safe. So, thank you.
You see Ho, a little tear comes down his eyes, and he runs up to you and jumps up into your chest and gives you a big old hug, and he starts crying a little bit. He goes, I ran into one of the mist things, and I saw we were back on the ship, and I saw Ulysses and Elaric and Glass Eye, and they were all alive, and I just really miss them, and I just want don't ever leave us, boss. Just please don't leave us, okay?
Oh, I would never leave you. You're under contract.
Okay, that's great.
And we'll keep renewing that as long as you continue to do a good job.
Heave comes over and just bear hugs both of you and just crushes your bones a little bit as you say that. And he goes, okay. It was just, this has been a really fucking weird day.
Oh, I know it has. Why don't you two take the rest of the day off? Hit up some of the taverns. Just do a day for you.
As soon as you said hit up some of the taverns, they were both already gone out the door.
Yeah, perfect. I think I close the door after they leave and go back to laying down.
Okay. You help coordinate, triage some of these issues throughout town. It looks like overall about 15 Athiel throughout the village died. Their essence completely drained away. It left, their bodies are still there, but it's not even a normal corpse. It's almost like a husk of like when you would an insect sort of dies and that exoskeleton shell is still there.
Right.
Yeah, it's very odd and discomforting. But yeah, 15 total dead Athiel as the rest of the councils makes their rounds and helps organize that. Of the hundreds of Athiel that are on this island, there's probably a good 100 of them that are injured to some level where their color is drained. As you're doing the work with the clerics and stuff, as they're able to stabilize a lot of them, the color doesn't quite return, but it goes a little bit stronger over these few hours as they seem to at least be stabilized.
So in talking to the clerics and working with them, that thing that happened where I tried to cast a spell and it hurt me, the clerics had some similar experiences. Is that still happening? Or is healing spells working like normal now?
Everything seems to be working normal now. So the yours was when the color was distorted, and then when it was directly related to these mist creatures.
Okay, I'll give it a few days. See how they fare.
Yeah. So now that everything's been triaged, and during that time, one of the people who's helping you is this human ranger named Caius Stormwind.
Oh, I know Caius.
Describe Caius for us.
Human. He's dark hair, sort of scruffy looking, wears earth tones, a cloak, carries a bow. He's got a just personality wise, he's pretty sarcastic, has sort of a dark sense of humor, almost roguish, but he's a ranger. Spends a lot of time outdoors, isn't great with people, but he's got an edge to him.
Awesome. Yeah, he comes up to you and he goes, "Oh, see anything crazy today?"
Oh, more than one thing.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Tell me.
You and Stephanie in the middle of this?
More so than you can realize. Yes.
That doesn't surprise me.
So have you been helping the Athel? Have you been helping the citizens get triaged and sorted out?
Yeah, I was out in the woods, and when I heard all the screaming and everything a couple hours ago, came riding back. Then people were talking about some mist creatures going around, and been in the meantime just helping some of the folk bury their dead.
We have to do something about this. We can't live in fear of another event like this happening.
Yeah, well, that's why you're the adventuring type.
I mean, I'm just a healer. You've probably been on more adventures than I have.
Oh, say, Elaric, you say you're just a healer, but you've had that sword, which is glowing purple right now. Usually, heroes in stories have magic weapons, and it seems like you got a magic weapon. You keep saying you're a healer, but you're not really, what's going on there?
Well, I did actually take a few swings with it, and
What?
yeah.
Everyone!
No, come on.
Attention!
No, come on.
Elaric Ithilden has used his sword!
Well, it was necessary. There were patients in danger.
Yeah. It's almost like you're not just a healer, but you're a fucking hero.
All right.
So, hero, what are we doing?
Well, I might be traveling. Don't get too excited, but I am about to go on some sort of adventure, I think. Don't want to tell you too much, spoil all the details, but yeah, we might be going out searching for some artifacts that would help the island.
I feel like you just spoiled everything, gave me all the details.
That
all
was,
right.
Oh, you don't want to know all the details, trust me.
That sounds like it's all you with your glowing fucking magic sword there.
I'm going to deactivate this and put the sword away.
That faint purplish glow doesn't go away.
Okay.
So you deactivate the normal glow that would appear on your sword. So the brightness of that shine dims a little bit, but it still has this tint.
I am Mandalore.
This is the dark blade.
All
right.
So I don't suppose you'd be interested in coming along.
I thought you'd never ask. Yeah, I'll be there. When are we leaving?
A little too early to say, but once the council has put the details together, I imagine quite soon.
All right. Well, I'm going to head to the bar and get something to drink because this is a fucked up event. Let me know when we're going to leave.
I see the wisdom in all of that. I might actually join you in a minute.
Attention everyone! Elaric used his sword!
As
Cool.
he runs away towards the inn. Where do you go?
I'll probably take a quick minute to use my magical cunning ability, regain a spell slot, just in case.
Yeah, I'll say this is enough to have given you a short
Oh.
rest. Like you were still helping people and doing stuff, but definitely qualifies enough to have gotten your spell slots back.
Nice.
Does that mean I've also healed?
A short rest, yeah. So you can use hit die if you want to recover any of your health, or if you have any of your features that require a short rest. Was that one?
No. Why would it be a 1?
Yeah, so I think it gets kind of to nighttime. Stephanie, you're probably getting ready to go meet with Zamar. Where do you go, Elaric? Do you go back home to kind of rest for a little bit, like get your bearings? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm going to go find the most foresty spot that I know of on the island.
Okay.
Anything that reminds me of home.
Yeah, you
I
know
assume
the perfect
I
spot.
know, okay.
Yeah.
And if it's dusk, if it's getting to that nice sunsetty period, I think that's probably the best time to do it. So I am going to move away from everyone, find a nice, quiet, secluded spot. I'm going to take out my sword, and I'm going to do my best to reach out to my patron. It's never worked before, but I'm going to try. I'm going to hold on to the hilt of the sword and I guess just close my eyes and try to reach out to a Vizirian.
What do you do to reach out to him?
It seems so stupid. I'm just going to sort of mumble his name and try to focus my concentration on sort of the beyond.
Go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
Oh, I'm proficient in that. Cool.
Natural 1.
It's not great. It's a 10.
You don't feel anything. I think it's because you don't believe in it as you do it, because you're like, this is dumb. And it's this, it's definitely like a Yoda moment of like, Luke saying, I don't believe. And he's like, well, that's why you failed.
Mhm.
You fail in this moment because you lack conviction that you could succeed in this moment.
Right.
And when you open your eyes, leaning against the tree is in fact a Vizrian. And he goes, that's not how it fucking works.
Well, you haven't really explained much.
Why did I give you that sword?
You told me to face the evil and make things right.
What else did I tell you?
You wanted a champion.
Tyr wanted a champion.
Yes.
And what have you done with that sword, Elaric?
Well, I've healed hundreds of people carrying that sword.
Have you prevented anyone from being hurt using that sword?
Well, just moments ago, yes.
Oh, just moments ago. I'm a Thiel myself, and yet, as far as I can tell, it seems that several of my brethren, under your watch, have just died here on your island. Guests, in your home, I might add, paying the price of inaction.
Was I supposed to have known that this would happen, that this specifically, that mist creatures would come out of the ground and start killing a Thiel? Could I have prevented that? Should I have known?
Who's in your prison currently?
General Taelnor.
General Taelnor. Remind me, no, I'm just kidding. You don't need to remind me about his role in all of this. Should you have known? You have an island full of my people. You brought somebody who is a genocidist of your own people onto the island. Should you have known? Elaric, I don't know if you should have known or not, but I'm going to ask you this question. Are you going to fight for us or are you not?
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to slop off the head of every person that I deem to be evil? Should I just walk around being executioner? I am a healer. This agreement has given me the ability to heal people in ways that I never could before. Beyond that, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a sword, but what am I supposed to do with it? Just stab people?
Elaric gave you the power of healing, and I gave you a weapon to prevent the need to heal. One is a secondary resource, but you've swapped the order of operations here. What is more noble? Healing the injured or preventing them from being injured in the first place?
I do what I can. On both fronts. I did not see this coming. And my concern right now is to help those who are injured. Can Tyr intervene? I don't understand what's even happened to these people. Through me. Through you. Anyhow that it can happen.
I don't know what Tyr can do. I can tell you that whatever happened to our people, they are gone forever. Their spirits, usually when we fall, we are reborn in our own realm. Their spirits they're no longer connected. I don't think they're coming back. Elaric, I need you to take up that blade.
And do what?
I need you to be the sword of justice. I need you.
That is a platitude. What should I do? All I know how to do is heal. I'm not going to go around killing people indiscriminately. Point me at what I should do.
Find the three. Defend the three. And heal her.
Heal her.
And then he disappears.
Son of a bitch. Well, I don't know what any of that means. I put the sword away.
Stephanie, it's getting close to middle of the night here.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I think she's hanging out in an alleyway by the door that leads to the cells. She's probably wearing like a cloak because she knows that the council doesn't want anyone here, and she's probably suspect number one for coming here. So she's just keeping an eye out for Zamar. I'd imagine finding his stature is pretty easy from anybody that walks past.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
24.
Yeah, you hear him before you see him as his footsteps actually come up from behind you. He's not trying to be too sneaky. He's just Zamor. He's just walking. He doesn't really care. He's also a council member, so he's got a little bit more leeway, but also clearly understands the clandestine need for what you're about to do. In this moment, as Zamar is standing next to you. What do you think Stephanie's intent is by going down here into this prison?
I don't know if she has intent. She's just happy to have somebody that sees Taelnor for what he is, because everybody else has wanted to have a conversation with him. So I think she's just like, cool. Instead of having to defend my own viewpoints, what happens when I come here with somebody who already shares them?
Awesome. Zamar doesn't say anything. And I think probably you two have that connection that just in this moment, even though he hasn't really been the battlefield general in at least a decade, like you all in perfect step, you both take a step forward at the same time, side by side, start walking towards the entrance down into the holding cells.
As we walk up, I think I would want to say, like, if he tries anything, just get out. We don't need to lose a council member to this man.
If he tries anything, why don't you get out? I'll deal with him.
Well, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm simply a businesswoman.
Yeah, just a businesswoman. Let's go. Walking through the door, you walk down. Gesh, the orc guard, is there. He looks at Zamar and looks at you. Hey, I guess it is time for a shift change. Look at that. And he walks to the entrance, closes the door, and essentially you can hear like he's kind of just standing on the outside of the door, letting you guys have your space here.
I like that fun.
Yeah, he's a good one. You see Taelnor is still sitting in the same spot. It's eerie. One of the clerics or somebody's come by and healed his injuries. So his legs are fine now. You can still see the hole in his pants where the bullet went through, but you can clearly tell that the skin is healed up over there. But he's sitting in the same spot and just looks at both of you, gives this wry little smile as he sees Zamar, goes, Captain of Agored and the trainer, the Agored Princedom. Welcome. What can I help you with?
I'm not certain what you mean.
Fascinating. Are you just going to sit there and look big, dumb, and oafish as always? Zamar just crosses his arms. Let's make this quick and easy. Why are you here? Taelnor opens up his arms. I already told your friends why I'm here. The Empress lied to us all. I just want to save Dalcia from further ruin and destruction. Zamar says, well, as I recall, having been there, I fought you and the Empress. It didn't look like you had any interest in defying her then, when you had the chance to stop this to begin with. Taelnor, well, we were all lied to, weren't we? When those little misty creatures came in, I saw my family again, my children, my wife, a time when we knew peace. They were killed in the cataclysm. Go ahead and make an insight check, by the way, as he is doing this.
15.
Again, he's repeating the same sort of beats that he's been telling you. He's not really saying anything new. Keeping eye contact with Zamar the entire time. And Zamar just responds with, I don't give a shit about your family, Taelnor. But if you're so keen on helping us, why don't you tell us what you can do to help us instead of just saying you want to help us? And Taelnor stands up and goes, well, I happen to know that your dear little Katya took those fragments and hid them around the world. And I happen to know that thanks to our little visions that we had, at least myself and your little friend, what was the healer's name? Elaric? Elaric.
No, you had it right the first time.
Well, he happens to also now know where one of the pieces of these statues are. And if we can collect just the fragments alone, then perhaps we can recreate the power of the statues and protect your little village. Maybe we can even use it to actually find out what attacked the Athel and to make sure that it won't attack good old Dalcians. And then we can use it to perhaps seal the rip that is between our realms. So what I can do for you is I can guide you to one of those fragments. And I can even help you collect those fragments. And Zamar says, why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll leave you Well, we won't leave you here, maybe at the bottom of the ocean, but you're definitely not going to go with us. What do you do in this moment, Stephanie, as this conversation's happening?
Well, she would recall the vision that she had and kind of puts 2 and 2 together that she might know the vague location of one of these. I think she's going to look to Taelnor and just say, as a gesture of goodwill, tell us where it is, and that will prove that you actually give a shit about anything outside of yourself.
I think with disadvantage because you've shot him twice. Make a persuasion check.
12.
You know, I've been on the side of interrogations many, many a time, and well, as soon as the interrogated gives away the information, they become far, far less viable and useful. I don't think I will tell you where that piece is, but I'd happily join you.
Counteroffer, a trusted confidant on your behalf.
This is Tyler asking, what does this mean?
Have him send somebody else in his place that he knows is on his side. That's not him specifically.
Unless you have someone in mind, I didn't bring anybody with me.
How about whoever was in your armor that day?
I was in my armor that day.
And where is it?
Make a persuasion check. Straight.
22.
Ooh.
He stands up casually, like he doesn't jump up, just kind of casually stands up. And you watch as this ash starts to like burn off of his body. And you watch as the armor forms around him. And then he goes, as I said, I had it on me.
Mm-hmm. So why don't you go ahead and doff that, and we'll hold on to it as collateral.
And he lets it go. You see that it burns away from his body. He sits back down and goes, I don't think I will.
Zamar, I don't think this fellow here is open to bargaining. I guess we'll make do with 2 shards.
I'll be waiting for you. And Zamar turns around and walks out with you.
I think as soon as the door closed, Stephanie goes, well, that was fucked up. I didn't know you had that with him.
Yeah, Zamar's eyes are also like, what the fuck? Yeah, sick. So Zamar's like, well, I don't know who's got who and who's trapped right now.
Do we have any shark cages?
No.
How soon do you think we could commission one from the blacksmith and possibly a very long tube so that we can keep him at the bottom of the ocean?
I don't know that he's going to let us put him there, but we can try.
Well, I've wrangled him before.
Yeah, that troubles me.
What, that the genocidists in our capture willingly came along, or that he showed up and shortly after, evil mists began to form and attack everybody in town?
Yes, and...
Good improv.
Stupid. No, but... Yes, and I didn't realize he was connected to his armor like that. That's power. Let's find Elaric. I think I can at least guide us to whatever piece Elaric found. I think I have a way to get us there. Where are you right now, Elaric? Where would you be? And this is late at night.
Is it late? So it was like dusk when I was talking to a Vizirian, and I probably took up Caius on his offer and went back and had a drink at the tavern. But late at night, probably would want to go to bed. Probably be in my home.
Okay. Do you guys go to his house?
100%.
Okay. You're like laying down, like you probably are just drifting off to sleep, and then you hear like a...
Oh, what the fucking... who is it?
Oh, Elaric.
Oh,
I hope you're not trying to rest in there.
Oh, no, not at all. I'll get up and open the door.
You see Stephanie and Zamar standing in front of you. He's still wearing, by the way, some of his farming clothes, but he has that blue cloak that I explained earlier around, which is probably the first time you've seen him wear this, at least in the decades since the Cataclysm. Zamar says, all right, listen, first things first. Let's get everything on the table. Who saw what?
Well, I saw you in the room where it happened.
Room where it happened. Room where it happened.
And, yeah, you and the Empress and Taelnor and Praelor. His names all sound very similar. And
yes, the god knows he's going to change that.
Zamor, Praelor, Taelnor. Okay. And I saw
It's Zamar.
Zamar. Got it.
You know, when you're writing them down, they all look very
Yeah, that looks
different. But all of a
awesome.
sudden you start talking, you're like, oh no. And I made them key to the story. Oh no. I can't even throw them away.
No, it's fine. We're used to it in Dulcia.
I do love the two gruff men talking to each other in the jail cell. Just like, oh. These are both very gravelly people.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do some post on that just to make it very clear who's talking.
Pitch one way up.
So, what are you doing here, Taelnor? You remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother? I talked just like this!
Did you know that Tim Curry was originally cast for that part?
No, really?
But after doing some screen tests, they decided not to because he was too scary. Which I would love to see those screen tests.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Scared. Oh,
I know.
Ooh. Also, like, what a deeply traumatizing moment for us to have all seen as children.
Oh, my brother
I've still
got
never seen that
nightmares.
movie.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Won't be traumatizing now, but
I don't know. Like, the shoe going into the acid is just, I challenge you to find a more sort of horrific scene, like even like in a movie that's meant to be horrific, you know?
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I mean, I did watch the cars get compacted in Brave Little Toaster.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. While they're seeing this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that till just now.
Jesus.
And then doesn't the vacuum also commit suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Man, we had that. We had Land Before Time.
Rats of Nim.
That
was-
yeah, Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Secret.
book is, I think, The Rats of
Yeah.
Nim. What are we doing?
Zamar wants to know some stuff.
Okay, yeah. What did everybody see?
Yeah, so I saw you and the Empress and Taelnor and Praelor and one other person as the rift was opening. And there were 3 statues, red, purple, and blue.
That was, me, Hope, Katja, and Tanariku. What did you see, Stephanie?
Not much. The training grounds. To be totally honest, I did not follow anything that beckoned me in these visions. I thought it was a trap of a sort. So as far as I know, it's somewhere in the ruins of the training grounds around a gourd kingdom.
I don't know what the right answer was, but I think this whole thing does feel like a trap to me. What
Yeah,
else?
Yeah, so I had a vision where I found the stone. It was maybe a day or 2 outside of Dimwood in Rondarian. And that's where those figures were leading me. I remember the spot well. Believe me.
Okay. We know where 2 of these fragments might be. Problem is, none of our maps tell us where any of these places are anymore. You see Zamar kind of considers for a second. The cloak is sort of like connected on this golden like dial that's on his chest. It's like, looks like it's pinning the cloak sort of to the farmer's outfit he has on. And he puts his hand on it, he rotates it, and a piece of it comes out. And it's this 3 concentric gold circles. And he says, can I see your sword for a second?
I draw my sword.
And he puts your sword close to this 3 concentric circles. And one of them starts to glow as the purple light from your sword like starts to bleed into it, almost as if like it's like a black hole, like it's sucking the light from there. And then it's swirling around and it gets a little brighter. And then this little, this beam shoots out through your house and out yonder. He goes,
It's going to be some really confused townsfolk.
it's
It's happening again.
Yeah. You say, ah! Tanariku made this for me. I believe that this will guide us to our first fragment.
That will take us back close to where I was when the calamity occurred, close to Dimwood.
Wherever that location now exists, let's be honest, it could be at the bottom of the ocean for all we know, but it may no longer be even attached to what used to be the Dimwood.
Well, we have a compass now.
Zamar, do you realize how silly it is for a Taelnor to have given us his gauntlet and thus his only bartering chip?
Again, I'm not sure who's in whose trap.
Well, we'll just have to place him under further guard, I suppose.
The gauntlet is still in Anna's possession.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave this compass with you.
Are you not coming with us?
And leave the island undefended against Taelnor. You two can take whatever it is you need. Find this fragment. Find whatever this is. And just come back. Come back to us.
Well, I would have liked to have a Goliath in the party, but we'll do our best.
Listen, I trust you both. Stephanie, I trust you. Take care of Elaric. Take care of whoever else is on your crew. Stephanie, save our people.
Could I give one bit of advice?
If I said no, would you stop?
No.
Okay.
Powder kegs. Dig a trench underneath the jail. Something goes wrong, you've got your failsafe against Taelnor.
You know, I really did not utilize you to the best of your abilities. I like it.
I've really come into my own.
It's true, you really have.
Do you still have your plates?
I'm not sure I'm ready for that yet. But yes.
Well, I was thinking maybe that could go to Heave.
You want that ogre to be wearing my plate? Oh, well, he's got a face only an orc mother could love.
She's a kind person. I will tell him that because it's true.
Roll a persuasion check.
21.
Stupid. This Goliath former captain of the guard, one of the 4 people who fought against the Empress, agrees to your acquisition of his plate armor for your fucking orc Heave second in command hand dumbass who named the fog farts.
As soon as he offers it to me, I go, I was just playing with you. You're going to need that in case Taelnor... Come on, Zamar. Think ahead.
He looks at you, Elaric, and says, good luck. And then he leaves.
Do we have an extra sending stone?
You can requisition one. Like, what do you want a sending stone with
someone
Zamar?
Here. Yeah, but he knows more than anyone about, these statues and what happened on that day. Like, if we're going by ourselves.
Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, you have a sending stone you can leave there. No problem. Anything else you do before you rest for the night?
We're inside Alaric's home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I go over and I claim the bed.
Elaric, be a dear and close the windows. And you close the door.
That's fine. I actually felt like sleeping outdoors tonight.
Oh, that's so convenient. Turn off the light, will you?
It's a lamp. It's right by the bed.
Yes, could you turn that off for me?
I think you can manage.
You leave. I'm going to shut this down. You both take a long rest. You wake up the next day. Kaya's Stormwind is knocking on the door, but you slept outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sees you outdoors and goes, Stephanie, sail your bed again?
No, I chose this.
Okay.
This was my choice.
When are we leaving?
When are we leaving? It's sort of up to us, isn't it?
Listen, I'm going to go get on Stephanie's ship and make myself at home.
That's probably for the best. I think if all goes well, we'll leave tonight or tomorrow.
Cool. He takes off. Stephanie, you wake up in the morning, like, what's the plan here? I mean, you've got all your gear and everything you need. Any shopping stuff we can kind of take offline and sort of deal with it. The normal gear and stuff. You guys have plenty of money and or goodwill built up with this town. So, the things you need, you can stock up on. Definitely stock up on food and sort of anything else you're going to need for this trip. You don't know how far or how long it's going to take you, but you know that, you're definitely going to need plenty of food and things to kind of get you through.
Yep. I'll probably pick up some extra healing potions and healing kits as well, just so I have that covered.
Perfect.
Not to be a one-trick pony, but I would like some ball bearings.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I think I would also let Gesh know that we're going to be traveling, and because Gesh is part of that the cast.
Yes, Gesh is part of the cast.
So I would just tell him if you could reach out to the other outposts and just let them know that we're going to be traveling by. We may be stopping by in some unknown condition. So
yeah, I got that. That's no problem. I'll take care of it.
Thank you,
Steph.
Yeah, and also keep an eye on this one. Apparently, he still has his armor, so don't be surprised if he tries something and he shows up in an
His
intimidating
pupils
look.
dilate. Immediately starts sweating.
I pat him on the shoulder and I go, "Good luck."
Awesome.
Should we have met with the council when they wanted to question Taelnor? Fuck it. We're not on the council.
I didn't realize, now that I think about it, I didn't know that they talked to Taelnor, did I? I'm still expecting to have a conversation with them with the council.
Would you have said something that night and been like, hey, by the way?
Yeah, that probably would have been one of the first things of just
Okay,
so
cool.
we just talked to Taelnor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary then.
Since you didn't say it last night, maybe it was in the morning. Like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I forgot to tell you.
You know what I would really love to do is steal that glove from Anna.
Okay. So what are you going to do to steal this glove? Like, what's your plan of attack here?
Well, I think I would time it to when they go to talk to Taelnor. And so then she wouldn't be there. I would just like go into her office and try to find it.
Okay, awesome. Roll a d20 for me.
11.
You go up to the orphanage where her office is. Some of the kids greet you, and you go into the back where Anna's office is. The door's unlocked. This is a friendly neighborhood. You walk into her office. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
15.
15. You explore for about like 10, 15 minutes in every nook and cranny you can think of in this room, and you do not find this glove.
I'm going to go ask one of the orphan children and be like, did you see Anna have this funny looking glove? It may have been like a bright color or maybe like a orangish reddish sort of glow to it.
She had it like on her belt when she went to go talk with the council members. She left like an hour ago.
Shit. Here's 10 gold. Don't tell anyone I said shit in front of you.
Shit.
You're going to do great things, kid. I'm going to jog down to the cell.
Okay. You go down, you open the door to the cell, and the council are down there having conversation with Taelnor.
Perfect. Do I have my ball bearings with me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to take 3 bags of those and very quickly run up to Anna and be like, I'm so glad I found you. Could you hold on to these for a second?
Make a, with disadvantage, because she's focused on this other thing going on right now, a persuasion check.
11.
Stephanie, I don't know what this is, but we're a little busy here. Why don't you wait outside? I'll come speak to you in just a minute.
Right. Of course. It's just that, and I want to jingle those and try to sleight of hand the glove off of her belt.
Okay, so first of all, make a perception check.
17.
17. Okay, you can see where she, like, there's just a little bit of glow. She's got it tucked into like a back pocket. And then as you're jingling it and you're surrounded by people who are now, what the fuck is happening? So all eyes are on you.
Mm-hmm.
So with the most disadvantaged roll you've ever rolled, roll a sleight of hand.
Counter argument. This is how street magic works. You take their focus somewhere else and you do something else.
Has Stephanie a background in street magic?
She has a background in thievery and roguery.
No.
Really should have had someone else jingle the ball bearings beside yourself.
How about a 9?
You like go to grab the thing, and it's casual as you're shaking everything, moving it. And Anna goes, but I'm not in the mood right now for whatever this is. And she kind of like backs away from you as your hand goes out. Doesn't realize that you're trying to go for that, but just like, no, thank you. Gesh, could you please? And Gesh comes over and like, hey, sorry, boss. And as he like kind of takes you by the elbow and is like, yeah, no worries, Anna. And walks you upstairs.
Yes, in her back pocket, there is a thing. It is glowing and I need it. As you go back through, could you grab that for me?
I don't think she's going to let anybody touch her right now.
Sure, but just give her a friendly pat on the back and say, took care of that. And with your other free hand, grab the fucking glowing thing out of her pocket so that we may be on our way to save the world.
Yeah, boss, I don't think that's gonna do. Listen, like, she's not in the mood for fucking around right now. And I just, roll a persuasion check.
This is the dumbest shit. That's a 10.
Yeah. Hey, Stephanie, I appreciate it. What you do for us, and happy to be part of your cast and help things out. But Anna's still a leader here, and she takes care of us all. And so, happy to help you out at any other time. But she clearly's not in the mood right now, and I don't want to be messing around with stuff in front of you got to keep the internal politics outside. Yeah,
I start pushing him away. You're a good employee, Gesh. Very honest.
You hear Anna. What does she mean, employee? As the door shuts.
Did you get the glove?
Oh, you're here too.
Well, wherever we are.
Yeah, it's back. You're back on the ship now, like walking up. Yeah.
No, I tried. It's with Anna in her pockets, and she is at the cell interrogating Taelnor.
Would you like me to go and ask her for it?
Sure.
Heave and Ho are like, all right, let's go. They untie the boat.
Hold on, you two. Hold on.
What are we doing here, boss?
I never know.
Are we sneaking off? Is that what's happening?
I don't know where you're setting sail. How can you sneak off in a boat?
Yeah.
If you want to go back and try to reason, I don't know. I don't think she would have given it to me, considering I didn't show the same, sort of urgency and care that you did to the Athel. But she might listen to you, especially if you say it was like part of the vision and you think it'll help find these items.
No, I don't want to risk it. I don't fully trust her. I just thought she was sort of at least aware of what we were trying to accomplish. But you're right. We didn't talk about that with her.
She is the conversation was, we need to solve some stuff, figure out what's going on. Zamar somewhat alluded to, hey, there's these fragments of these statues, blah, blah, blah. And then the further conversation about these fragments and this compass, that was all done clandestinely. So the fact that he has this compass that can lead you to things, the further elaboration of the statue pieces, what you all saw, that's been done outside of the council.
I mean, I guess we come back with 2 proofs of concept. That'll work anyway.
Yep. And Zamar was down there when you went down there. So he was the entire council was there. So Zamar was down there and everything.
So he's probably like, oh, this mission's doomed.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's probably like, hey, so we need to send out a second mission. Awesome. You all are on board the ship. You've got Kaya Stormwind with you. You've got Heave and Ho. And then the 2 of you ready to set off. You've got this compass that's still lighting up. If it's away from your sword for too long, the light does go away. So it's not like constantly pointing that direction. So you sort of need to feed it a little bit, if you will, to kind of continue pointing in the direction you need to go.
Does it extend indefinitely, or is there like a length limit to it?
You don't see the end of the light. Whether that's indefinite or not, you would have no way of knowing. But yeah, it doesn't go like 2 feet and then like an arrow pointing in a direction, like it keeps shooting in that direction. It is pointing southwest.
Maybe you don't use that at night.
Sure. I mean, we know the general direction, so I think we can just check it periodically.
You have your directions, you have your bearings, you set off towards wherever this compass might lead you, which we will find out about next time.
Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokley.
Off on an adventure.
Tales of the Ever After is Randall Marsh as Elaric Bilden, Lynn Shephard as Stephanie Bradshaw, and Tyler Boroff, that's me, as your DM. Our theme music is by Randall Marsh, and our amazing cover art is by Lisa Turbant. You can connect with us on Instagram or Threads at Tales of the Ever After, and also on Blue Sky at Tales of Ever After. And again, if you like what you're hearing, you want to hear more, do us a big favor, like, subscribe, rate, comment, whatever platform of choice you have. Please, please, please do so. It helps us out, gets it in front of more people, and it just lets us keep doing this thing that we love. Tales of the Ever After will be back with episode 5 on Tuesday, May 6th. We'll see you then.
I wrote Briar-human gerbil, and I don't know why I wrote that when I wrote it, but he's a male gerbine.
Can we go with gerbil?
We can go with human gerbil if you like.
human
because-
gerbil?
They're known as herbals.
He's the herbal essence.
Human.
Human.
Don't think you can use that one.
Yeah, let's flag that.
Oh.